Today is going to be a 2v2, and today we are going to have in the upper right, where I'm just going to call him Zoo, is the blue French player, and then his teammate as the green English player is going to be Serral. And this is confirmed to be the Serral. This is one of the top Starcraft 2 players of all time, one of the greatest RTS players of all time, and he lately has been playing some Age of Empires. He's been playing a lot of 2v2s in Age of Empires with his friend here, so I thought let's dive in and let's watch some of these replays and let's see how they do in 2v2s. I've seen that, I think he's ranked something like 15th in the world right now in 2v2s. So yeah, this should be really excited. I'm really excited to get this thing going here. It looks like he is going to be playing the English here. I'm interested to look at his build order, but in the meantime, let's go ahead and look at his opposition here in the upper left. As the Teal Mongols, we're going to have Sheeny. And then in the upper right, as the Red Roos is going to be, I'm just going to call him the Red Roos player. Okay. And let's go ahead, and I'm curious to see what Serral's got going on here. I've seen a lot of his replays. He likes to play as the Roos a lot, so I'm kind of surprised to see him playing as the English. He's definitely a Roos main. That's definitely his favorite civ. So you Roos mains can take pride in that you guys have Serral on your team. Already very early dock. Looks like he's got his aqua timing down here very good. Gonna be booming off that fish here. Interesting to see that he elected to go for English in a fishing eco. I still think it is worth going into fishing eco as English, but if you do that, you're not really spending your wood on farms that you kind of want for the late game as English for those enclosures. So I'd imagine they're thinking about ending this game soon. I'm thinking this is gonna be some kind of all-in here from Serral and Zoo. Zoo also going for the fishing eco as well. Going for fishing eco, it delays your feudal age timing, but it will give you basically like infinite food, especially on a map like Nagari where you kind of have like this many deep sea fish. I don't even know how many we have here. Can I select more than one? 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I think we have 8 deep sea fish, and these bad boys are 1,000 food a pop. This is not counting the shoreline fish here, which are also 500, I believe. Gonna see some scout harass coming out here from the Khan. I do not think he's gonna be I don't know. I think he might actually get. This is gonna be close. This is an interesting state of affairs here. Let's see if Serral can get this tower up before the Khan kills him. I don't know. I think it's going to be really close here. I do like this move, though, putting the tower here. What he's probably going to look to do is put some, maybe just like 1 or 2 villas on stone early, just get some arrow slits on this. And this can kind of create a fallback point for your fishing boats in case your opponent gets an offensive attack ship out first. You can kind of fall your fishing eco back to this tower here, and it will protect them while you kind of get out your own galleys and whatnot. But I don't think they're going to have to worry about that. It looks like our northerly team is not going water at all. This could be bad for them. Keep in mind, this fishing eco will pay for itself very quickly. It will delay your feudal time, but once you get to feudal and you get that fishing eco up and running, I think honestly within a couple minutes it basically pays for itself. Just in the raw amount of food you're taking in here. What you can do is forgo the fishing eco. Then once you get to feudal, just drop like 2 docks and then just start pumping out attack ships and try and sink the other person's fishing eco and make your own fishing ships. Is another strategy you can take. I think that that method is a little riskier, just in case you don't take water. You've basically lost the game if you basically just surrendered water to your opponent. But yeah, they're gonna have to do something here. If you just kind of let your opponents just fish uncontested without forcing them to invest in attack ships or anything like that, they're just gonna steamroll you because that what feels like infinite food almost kicks in almost immediately. I mean, keep in mind, a dock is basically as good as a town center, except instead of costing 700 resources, it costs 150, right? It basically can produce villagers, which are fishing ships, right? But they only harvest food, but they harvest that food at a super fast rate. So it's very efficient. And what it allows you to do is to just put all of your villagers on wood and gold. See how he doesn't have any villagers on food over here? Silver Tree coming out here from Sheeny. I like it. I don't know if he's going to be able to get away with this against these players, but we'll see. What I expect him to do is double produce traders out of here, which he doesn't have the wood for yet, and then he's probably going to wheel it I would put it right here, honestly. This would be more profitable, but it'd be open to, you know, longbows and stuff. You probably want to put it behind your base and get a little less money, right? Just so you don't have to worry about your traders getting killed. Just seeing some light contrast here. He's telling that scout to get out of here. Don't let the opponent get anything for free, including information. That's always really important, right? Saying, get out of here, scout. Interesting tower placement. I think this would be good tower placement if you went for deer stones and you're wanting to spread that yam network. But right here, I don't know. If you're going Silvertree, I feel like you'd want to put it right here to just garrison your Woodvilles inside quicker. Just make it a little more defensive. Let's go back over to Serral here. I want to see what he's up to. Looks like he does have one longbow on the way here. I'm not sure what he's planning on doing with that. This is no barracks from Serral, so I'm not seeing a super aggressive, fast build here. Looks like he's being pretty content to boom up here on his fishing eco. Fishing ship count's getting very high here, and our northern team is really not contesting his fishing eco at all. I mean, they're just going to get steamrolled. They're going to get Serral and Zoo are going to get a super fast castle timing off this food income, and I think they could be in trouble. It might just do like a double castle rush on a mass knights and just try and steamroll them. Is maybe something they could try. You could also go for men at arms, but they're a little bit slower, and I think knights work a little bit better on team games. This Khan's really not doing anything. This villager might. Villager's gonna. Wait. That villager died, but it shot an arrow out of the tower. That was weird. First knight out here from Zoo. Doesn't really look like a Red Roost player is ready for any kind of knight harass. He's building a forward proxy base, but this is a kind of a late proxy base, I want to say. I don't know. I'm not a huge Roost expert. They're probably one of my least used civ. Feels like it's a little late to me, though. Do have the first galley coming out here from Serral. He's got it on patrol. Oh, this is beautiful. Look at this galley on patrol on the coastline here. I love it. This is exactly what you need to do. All you need is one attack ship just to make sure they're not building a dock. And once they build a dock, you can react to that accordingly, right? But for the time being, all they want to do is just make as many fishing ships as they can. Yeah, I just feel like our northern team is just not doing enough with this. Has he produced any traders yet? Oh yeah, okay, he's double producing traders. He might just leave it on the Ovu, actually. That's not a bad idea, just continuously double produce them. I mean, this will kick in and be the best economy in the game, but it's not going to kick in as fast as the fishing eco. That's really my main concern here. Looks like Serral is ready to go up to castle here. He's going to be going up to the King's Palace, which I like. Very boomy style here, which I think is smart, right? You might lose your fishing eco one day, so it's not a bad idea to get that second town center. And really, are you really going to get that much value out of a white tower? Double stable here. I think it's going to be knights, guys. I think it is going to be a night rush, just as I expected here. Looks like our Mongolian player Shini doesn't even have a barracks up yet. He's not ready for anything right now, honestly. Zoo's continuing to kind of poke and prod. He's definitely not going to have enough to handle a Red Roost player over here with his proxy base. This would be a really easy place to wall off here for somebody. I feel like this just, you know, 10. No, it's going to wall off there. Okay, I guess that's fine as well. I don't even know if this is big enough to build a gate there, honestly. Yeah, this might be smarter. Yep, and I like this from Zoo, doing the wall off. Ooh, he needs to build a gate. You need to watch out for these spearmen. Looks like Serral's got up to Castle H here. Going to be double producing knights, and let's see, where does he have this rallied? Just over here. I like it, playing it conservatively. And I just don't know. Shini's not even he is going up to Castle Age. He's going with the Kurultai. I like it. But I just don't think he's going to be ready. He's just going to be behind. I mean, this is really just my main complaint here. And keep in mind, even if Shini managed to keep all his villagers alive, Serral can just run his knights around and kill the traders and shut down the silver tree, at which point Shini's pretty much screwed. I think that might be Serral's plan here. I don't know if he scouted out the silver tree. He might have. I think that's might be why he went into knights. He might have wanted that mobility to kind of take out the traders. If I'm Serral, I'm getting on comms with Zoo over here and tell him to run his knights to the back of the base to kill these silver tree traders. Looks like a Red Roost player is going to break through the walls here. He's going to take a more advanced position here towards Zoo's base. Zoo's going to need to start pumping out some archers here. Looks like Serral's going to help him out with some longbows, but he's going to need more than 2. I would expect to see this Red Roost player pump out a ram here pretty soon. Here comes the first Knights from Serral. Let's see if they can get anything done. We'll keep an eye on them. But right now, it looks like our Red Roost player is kind of poking and prodding, figure out what's going on. What am I going to throw down? This might be a good spot for a forward wall, like right here. Good retreat option, right? You kind of keep your archers behind here. Let's see. Kurultai is going to back up a little bit here. Knights coming in. They're going to ignore the defensive Knights. I don't know what they're doing. They might be looking to go kill traders. I think that might be the smart investment. With 2 Knights, you're not going to get a whole lot done. Looks like Serral is going to go ahead and run him back to his base here. Playing very conservatively. I like it. I mean, you might as well while you have the fishing eco and 2 town centers up. But keep in mind, you are going to have to react to this silver tree eventually. Really, Sheeny should be throwing towers down here on this trade route because it'll give the YAM network and boost the trader speed. Zoo is going to lose a knight in the base of the Red Roost player. That's not good. Luckily, it is only 1 knight. Ram's starting to come out here for a Red Roost player. Knight's coming in for a charge. They're going to kill the Khan. That's nice. Ooh, they could go over here and kill these Rams. Now, the spears are going to react in time. Serral doing a little cute job of trying to steal a relic. I don't think that monk's going to get very far, though. Yep. He's going to get skewered. Big battle coming in here. Charge coming in from Zoo from the Knight's going to back off smartly from those spears. That's a lot of spearmen. This is a pretty scary push here from the Red Roost player. Rams are going to take down the tower. I would expect them to move on maybe to the stables and archery ranges over here. Maybe try and slow down the unit production. Ooh. Serral doing a beautiful job with those longbows, taking out the spearmen here. Knights are going to engage on the spears. They have the numbers advantage. Some of them garrisoning inside of the ram. But then now the Knights are just going to clean up the archers now. This is going to be a cleanup. Clean up on aisle 3, guys. There's Red Roost player all over the floor. Looks like that is going to get totally cleaned up. Looks like we have another battle over here. 3 Lancers, 5 Lancers are not going to get a whole lot done. Serral has his defense force out and ready, and that network of castles bonus is going to scare him off here. Sheeny could try and take maybe an even trade in the middle of the map, but he does not at the numbers advantage. I would not advise this. Does get a charge off, though. That's a nice little pick-me-up. I would like to see him pull off 1 knight to maybe attack these longbows. Ooh, I don't like it. Sheeny's not taking good trades here. I think Serral's playing this beautifully here. Serral kind of getting cute. Keep trying to steal that relic. I like it. He should play HRE or Delhi if he's that into stealing relics. I'm a big fan. It looks like it's just going to be Lancers on Lancers here. No archers, no spearmen. I feel like even like just a couple spearmen would make a huge difference. I'd love to see a barracks out here from Serral, possibly. Doesn't look like Sheeny has a barracks either. Kurultai is going to heal up those Lancers. I don't think they have the attack speed buff, though. Really, you're going to want the Khan in here. Nope, that's not the Khan. Yeah, Sheeny's really going on his Khan over here. That's going to be really important. Looks like Serral's sticking with pure Knights for the time being. And I think his Knight count is escalating quicker here. If we look over at Sheeny, his eco, he must be buying food. Yeah, a little bit. That's why his gold count is so low and his food is so high. He might have overbought food here. Do have the first dock coming out here from Sheeny. Ooh, it is going to be a war junk. This could be a problem. Serral's going to have to respond to that on water here very quickly. I would expect to see a junk of his own come out here. Do see a couple hulks coming out from Zoo, but he is population locked. Looks like things are going to calm down a little bit here. Serral building a forward wall. I like it. Really, I would like to see some spearmen in here from somebody. I mean, it's just pure Knights versus Knights. Spearmen would be very cost effective to throw in here. Knights are going to kill a couple Vils. Nice little pick-me-up there. Sheeny's Lancers are getting their charges off. That's the thing he has going for them here. I don't think they have the attack speed boost, though. But he is managing to fight Serral off of his Network of Castles bonus. More Knights reinforcing from the east for Serral. They're going to get their charges off, though. Looks like he's going to get pushed back. Could try taking a fight on top of the Kurultai with that healing active. And now they're going to get the attack speed buff. You can see them glowing gold. So it's basically like these Knights have a Network of Castles bonus all the time now. It's going to be permanent from that Kurultai buff. Hulk coming out. Ooh, it really needs to target down this low HP junk. It looks like Zoo pays attention to time. Does sink one of the junks, but it looks like this Hulk's going to get taken down. Do have 2 more Hulks coming out from our southern team here, and I think this is going to clean up the war junk once and for all. And I think that Serral and Zoo are going to retake the water for the time being. Spinning to win over here. Do you see a Ladoya attack ship? I don't think that's going to get a whole lot done here, especially with these archers on the coast. Very clever from Zoo, keeping these archers here to kind of scare off any ships from the water eco. And this Ladoya attack ship is at 4 health. He's like, I do not know what to do with my life right now. Oh, gets sunk by a glitched out tower. Wow, that's weird. Ooh, that's a lot of longbows here. Keep in mind these longbows can drop palins in case they ever do get a bad angle against these lancers. Zoo finally getting to the castle age. I like it. Let's see what he went up with. Went up with a guild hall. And went to town center. Very boomy. I like it. Ooh. Lancers are going off. I'd like to see an arrow. There we go. It is going to be the armor arrow. Very smart. It's going to protect these lancers from that longbow fire. I just don't think it's enough, though. I just think Serral's superior numbers. I think you should fight this, honestly. I think Serral should just turn around and fight this. Yeah, with these longbows, he should be targeting out the low HP lancers. I like to see from Serral. Yep, there we go. Yeah, I think he's going to clean it up. Serral's going to clean all this up. Southern team taking a very demanding position here. I think that water eco is really kicking in for our Southern team. It does look like, I'm sorry I missed this. It looks like Zoo cleaned up all the traders. I think this might be getting pretty close to a GG here, guys. I think this silver tree was one thing kind of keeping our northern team in the game right here was that eco. I feel like Serral move can just kind of move into this base right now and cause havoc. He can cause all these villagers to idle. Kind of create a snowball effect. Looks like our Red Roost player is finally going up to Castle Age. It's going to be with a high trade house. I guess it... Well, no, there are a few relics left. There's actually quite a few relics left. There's 4 left. Yeah, so what I want to do is look to kill this Kurultai. I think that might be smart. I'm going to run as Knight Server, start torching this thing down. If you kill this thing, it gets stuck here. Remember, if a Mongol building dies, you can't wheel it away. And this is crucial. I mean, this is one of the big strengths. Yeah, yeah, he wakes up and decides to move his Kurultai. Smart. I don't think he has the speed move. No, he doesn't. He does not have superior mobility. This is a must for Mongols. I used to think it was just if you got Kurultai, but honestly, I think you basically just have to get this tech. This is just like a mandatory tech for Mongols. This is like fresh food stuffs for Mongols, basically. Serral's finally going to steal that relic. I imagine he's going to be very happy about that, so congratulations to you, Serral. I know you've worked very hard to steal that relic. Things escalating on water here, and the numbers for our southern team is just going to be too much here. 3 war junks is not going to be enough against, what is a 6-7 Hulk, something like that. Yeah, I'd expect to see a GG very soon here. They got water, they got land, they got better positioning, they got better economy. Yeah, there we go. And that's going to go ahead and do us, folks. Here you go. Impressive stuff. Very high level game.